Oh, hey guys, I didn't see you down there. Just to let you guys know, I totally was prepared for this and all the shenanigans, and I totally thought this through. And as a result, I have some setting up to do on my part. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys introductions. Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu, and this is CulBlu OnAir number 3. This one is, I have a problem, and Spyro is okay with that. And the reason why I say that is because if you guys don't know, I may have talked about it a few times. Maybe you guys caught a comment here or there. But for some reason, I have a ton of these. And if you guys don't know what these are the Skylanders figures from the Spyro game. It's basically Activision's way of saying, hey parents, we want your money. And apparently saying, hey CulBlu, I want your money too. So, like I said, I got a little setting up to do, but just to let you guys know, I have the fact that I have this one and also have this one. And I'm excited about having this one because I know this one is the legendary version. It tells you guys that maybe I have a problem with things. But no, guys, it gets a lot better because I also decided to go ahead and purchase one of... Oh, okay, not that one. Also decided to purchase one of... Nope, not that one either. Because I decided... Nope, not that. I decided to purchase something that's in this box, or in this bag. Like I said, preparation was done, and I regret nothing. But you guys can probably already hear the noise, and you probably know that maybe there are multiple figures. Not saying that there is, not saying that there isn't. But basically, I'll tell you guys a story. You guys know that I had the super awesome camera that I have right around here. And once again, apologies for the super awkward angle. Apologies for all the awkwardness because I kind of just got home from work. You know, it's tough life, tough life. But I got the super amazing camera that I paid a whole entire $663 for. And I said, you know what, I'm going to get $663 worth of pictures out of this thing. So I'm just going to take a whole bunch of pictures of cool and awesome things and also do a whole bunch of awesome high-quality videos for you guys. And just for anybody who was wondering, this is Sony RX100 Mark II. I've been talking about this camera for a while. I actually think I did a video on it. I don't remember if I posted it or not. If I didn't, don't worry. I will have a video eventually of the unboxing of it. But just to let you guys know how bad it's becoming, the fact that I have a Giants series and also finally have a Swap Force model just tells you guys that maybe this is getting a little bit out of hand. And also I have one of the orange base, which I haven't figured out what the orange base was. I think orange base is Trap Team. I'm not too terribly sure. But just the simple fact that I know that these names exist and that I have a general idea of what series that this might be up, each figure might be from, that tells you things. And oh, there you go. There you go. I decided to go out and buy one of these. And in all fairness, in my own defense, this was only 50 cents, so I guess I can't complain too much. Alright. So once I get these last few figures out of this bag, I can actually show you guys the overview of everything before I start going through the details of what I got and why I got it. And the justification, as I said before, is because I have that camera. And I think I have a good enough angle, so I'm going to go ahead and put some flare around here. So we got the flare in the background. Actually, let's put these boxes right here. And whatever. Advertisement, sure, whatever. Oh, yeah, my bad. You couldn't see that guy. There you go. That guy. His name is Swarm. Oh, yeah, right. And also know the names, too. Of all of my figures, I think. No. There's a few figures I don't know the name of yet. But anywho. Alright, so you guys are prepared. You guys need to prepare your minds for the next panorama picture because this tells you how bad the obsession goes. And it's actually not an obsession, it's just more like a hobby, and it's okay. I'll tell you guys the value of everything. And sorry, some subliminal advertising. And here we go, guys. Alright, as I said before, my apologies. I wasn't as prepared as I needed to be for this whole entire thing, but I did just get home, so it's totally not my fault. And I'm actually missing... There it is. Alright, okay, so I had the original Spyro. It all started with this one. I originally bought this one thinking, oh, you know, cool, $3? Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll just buy this one little figure. This is Spyro, the new Spyro for Skylanders. This is from Spyro's Adventure, the original Spyro. Awesome stuff. And then, you know, I went back to the store the next day and said, yeah, you know, I'm going to go ahead and buy one of these. And I'll buy this one, too, because it looks pretty baller. And while I'm at it, sure, whatever, throw this guy in there because he looks simple enough. And just let you guys know the names. This is a legendary Chop Chop. This is Hex in the middle. She looks pretty awesome with a little crystal ball. And this is Gilgrunt right over here. Like I said, the fact that I know the names tells you guys that maybe something's up. Then, went back to the store the next few days and said, these figures are kind of cool. They make for really great pictures for my camera. That was my excuse for the time being. So I said, okay, I'll buy this one because it looks pretty darn awesome. And then I'll go ahead and get this one because whatever. And then somebody said they liked this one, so I decided to buy this because it was a girl. She was pretty, and she said, this one looks cool. I was like, whatever. So keep in mind, all this cost $3 so far. So it's $3 a piece. I'll give you guys the total value at the end once I finish my story. Continuing on, things got a little bit worse. They started snowballing. I think I ended up buying like 6 at one time, and I'm trying to figure out which 6 those were. I was going to throw like a few in here. It doesn't really matter to you guys, I guess, but let's just say I bought these 6 at once, this ball of things. So this is Double Trouble. He's just the mage. And this one is, I don't know his name. I forgot his name. Like Mechwing or whatever. Blah. Generic one. This is Stump Smash. And, there's Mega Ram Spyro. And here's Legendary Spyro, the one I showed you guys before. So, pretty cool stuff. Mega Ram Spyro looks pretty silly, but whatever. And then it eventually got into the point where I just, over time, and by over time I mean over the course of like 3 days, decided to buy all of these ones. So, now that you guys have seen them individually, let's go ahead and see them all laid out before your eyes. And like I said, guys, I think I might have a problem because these figures are really cool. Activision, super huge shout out to you guys. You guys did a phenomenal job on the design of all these. And the reason why I got all these, like I said before, was because of that super awesome camera. And just to make that link for you guys before I show you guys the final overview of all the things in one row. The reason why I blame my camera is because my camera is really nice. It can take some really high quality pictures, and these figures are really well designed. They make for phenomenal pictures. I've experimented a lot with a whole bunch of different views and a whole bunch of different, views, a whole bunch of different things, and now we get to see the complete damage to the wallet. So there you go. Full overview of all the figures that I got, plus some gummy worms I'm eating. And as you guys can see, that yeah, maybe I possibly might have a problem. So let's pan around and see them all. Yeah, that's an issue. So what is my purpose of showing you guys this? And my purpose of showing you guys this is just to let you guys know that I do have other hobbies. I do not just play Dota all the time, and I do enjoy these figures. And I think I'm kind of just trying to justify to myself, why the heck have I spent, let's see how many figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22 times 3, so $66. Paid $5 for this one, so that's $71. And I paid $8 for this one, so that's $80. No, my bad, $79. Why in the world, my bad, it's 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents. So that will be a whole entire $80.50 on the Skylanders figures. And the reason why I already said is because the camera does some super awesome pictures. I'll post a whole bunch of pictures as reference so you guys can go see all of them in all their glory. But basically, my camera can do some super awesome things. I can do some cool things as far as doing focus, and I can experiment with like f-stops. I can also experiment with lighting and stuff, and I'm trying to make this stable so it won't make anybody nauseous. And just by the simple fact of me mentioning that, someone might get nauseous, so let me go ahead and hurry up and do that. There we go. Full overview of the army. As you guys can see, let me get in the way. So yeah, there's a bunch of these figures, and I have a lot of them. Just to brag about the collection, if anybody's wondering, if anybody's concerned about the Skylanders figures or knows values or anything, I do have 4 legendaries, and I'm pretty excited about that. I also found a Swarm for $5, which I was really excited about. The quality of all of these is meh at best. I think the worst quality one, as far as like condition, would be sadly Swarm. He's like somebody's been chewing on his hand. It's weird. But I mean, come on, guys, these figures look freaking awesome. And like I said, they make for phenomenal pictures. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually I can share my screen right quick so I can show you guys the pictures. I'm not sure how well they'll come through on the live stream or the recording or the video while I'm recording. But I'll just have you guys know that it's definitely been worth my money. I did decide to spend my money on these figures, and I do still have a nice chunk of money to spend on other things, such as 2 PSP Go's And for anybody who's wondering why I have 2 PSP Go's, don't worry guys, it was totally worth it. I bought one for $50, I found the other for $40, and emulators are phenomenal on the PSP Go. Sadly, I don't have time to actually sit down and enjoy my PSP Go, so I'm not sure why I bought the second one. And it's actually kind of hilarious because I literally just bought the second one 50 minutes ago. Not really sure why I bought the second one. The second one I paid for $40 for. I guess spur of the moment, and I have money running home in my pocket. So anyway. So yes. And I think I was saying something for all those who are wondering what I have. I have the Spyros. I have 3 Spyros. The only Spyro I'm missing right now is Dark Spyro, or yeah, I think it's Dark Spyro. But I got the 3 Spyros right here. I have the normal Spyro, Legendary Spyro, and Mega Man Spyro. To the side. I also have of the base. I think the base 32. I think it's base 32. Right. I also got Legendary Chop Top, Legendary Bash. Cool stuff. And oh right, I was gonna show you guys pictures. I have Dino Hex. Let's see, Drill Sergeant, the original Chop Chop. I forgot this guy's name. I think his name was like Flame Arrow or something generic. Well, of course I have Stealth Elf because you couldn't have a complete set without Stealth Elf. I think she looks pretty darn cool. Sonic Boom would be hanging out right over here. Oh shoot, I forgot his name. I forgot his name. It's like Granite something. It's gonna kill me till I figure it out. It's gonna bother me. Whatever his name is. He's there, and I think that's the... Oh, right, and then this guy, which I don't remember his name either. Like Stealth Bird, or Mech Bird, or Bird with machine wings. And Stump Smash, of course, can't forget Stump Smash. I actually think Stump Smash looks pretty stupid. But yes, the colors are really well for taking some nice pictures. Also, I can pose them as... Well, not pose, but I can play with, like, depth, so I can do some cool things like place one character really close and place a whole bunch in the far back, and then have the camera focus on the first one and make it look like a really nice scenic scene. As I said before, I was going to go ahead and bring up some pictures, so that way you guys can go check out the things that I'm referring to when I say that these things make for some amazing picture-taking opportunities, or just learning, picture-taking taking opportunities. And let me go ahead and bring up some pictures. Oh, right, you guys can't see that, my bad. Let me go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see everything I can see, so you guys can see I'm not totally crazy. I'm just frugal when it comes, or not frugal, what's the word? Frivolous when it comes to spending on these. And like I said, I paid $3 a piece for all the normal figures. I paid $5 for the Swarm, and I paid $8 for Blast Zone, which is what his name is. And I totally don't think $8 for Blast Zone was worth it. He used to be $5, but then I came in the store the next day and it was $8. I think it might be because they finally found and said, hey, somebody actually wants these. There's demand for these. Because it's literally a store. Secondhand Charles, shout out to you guys. You guys have all these figures and it's pretty awesome. Or you guys got me started on these figures, and that's pretty awesome, or a bad thing. But they have all these figures on sale, essentially, like used for $3 a piece, which relative to how much you pay in the store is actually pretty darn great. I think if you try to find a set with a legendary, or if you try to find a legendary Chop Chop by himself, because I did look that up at one point in time, you can easily pay up to $10 for one that's in decent condition. And by decent, I mean like he's been used, he's been opened out of the package, but people still pay $10 for him. So the value that I actually have on my table is a little bit higher than it may seem, and many people who are collectors might be like saying, "Oh my gosh, you got these figures for $3," and many people who don't really genuinely don't give a care will say, "Oh my gosh, you spent $81.50 on these stupid things." To which I will say, "Okay, I'll let the pictures speak for themselves." So let me go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see everything that I'm seeing. Once I figure out how to share my screen again. Let's see, let's share, nope, it's not share screens yet. Fine, I didn't want to share screens with you anyway. My computer's having an aneurysm, give it a second. Let's chat, screen share, there we go. And, whatever. Full screen share number 1, picture upon picture, and here we go with the pictures. This one's blurry. This one turned a little bit better, that one turned out really cool. Meh. I was just taking a picture of all the figures that I had at that point in time. I think that's all I have. Nope, I got more. It's my kitchen table. And look at that beautiful Mega Man Spyro. I was playing with the Flash a little bit, doing some composure things. We're actually playing a game. That game is called Castle Panic. And as you can see right there, Chop Chop's in the middle, defending the castle. And we're just having a little bit of fun. There's Swarm over there, and I think the other chick, I forgot her name, is like Ice Thorn or whatever. Something generic. I feel bad. I feel like I'm like talking about my kids or something, and I don't remember their names. I feel like a horrible parent. let's call him Granite Guy. There was me and a few people who were playing Zombie Dice. Zombie Dice, really nice game. They sell it at a whole kinds of places. I would recommend it. It's a very fun game to play, very quick game to play, very easy to learn. Go check it out. Anyway, we're in the plug aside. There's Spyro. I was representing Spyro. The girl who was joining us, she was playing with the ice thing, and the other guy was playing with the stone guy. And moving on to pictures that actually seem really cool and really sweet. I also got this picture of Spyro. Sweet Spyro, sweet. I do agree. And you guys can't necessarily like appreciate the quality because I'm pretty sure the video that you guys are seeing, the feed that you guys are seeing, is not as nice, crisp, and clean as the picture is itself. But don't worry, like I said, I will be uploading these pictures onto my Google Drive, whatever. So that way you guys can go represent or witness the pictures on your own. Let's go and continue with these pictures. See what else I took. I think that's the last one, Spyro. There's one more. There we go. Spyro in his natural habitat. I also took another one. It's like the next best thing to a selfie. Oh, here we go. Here's where awesome things started happening because I finally figured out about FStop, and I use these pictures, as I said before, as an extension of learning about my camera. I've learned many things about my camera, such as what HDR is. That is, well, I still don't remember what it stood for, but basically it takes the picture and it does some really cool effects on it as far as HDR effects, which I think that was one of the, no, not that. That was one of the effects, where it basically makes it look like a painting. I think it's HDR. No, there you go, that one. Looks like a painting. And also mess with the f-stops, so through playing figures, or experimenting with the figures, not playing with the figures. Clearly I was doing some, like, you know, legit work. But through experiments with the figures, I also found out about my f-stop, so as you guys can see in this picture, it may not appear as sharp as it does on my screen, but the things in the foreground are appearing super sharp and super crisp, while the things in the background are appearing really blurry and, like, really, like, faded out. It's hard to tell what it is. And that's what your f-stop does. And through that, or by extension from that, I also found this picture, or was able to take a super awesome picture of a dog paw print in some mud. It may sound stupid, but these are the kind of things that end up on your background or your desktop, and you know that that's true. So don't lie. Don't lie. CulBlu knows the truth. CulBlu knows the truth. There you go. Just experiment a little bit more, trying to get a better angle. I think I really like this one. No, not that one. I think I really liked that one. Maybe there was another one that I preferred. Let's see. Oh yeah, that one. Oh man, look at that one. You guys see the footprints. Such cool stuff. Much wow. But like no lie, when I was taking pictures of all this stuff over here, a dog literally walked by in the mud and just left some footprints, and I said, hey, let me go ahead and take pictures of that. So I'm becoming that guy with the camera who just awkwardly takes pictures of everything, and that's all because of my Skylanders figures, and I got the Skylanders figures all because of my camera. It's like a self-feeding circle, and it's totally my legitimate reason as to why I have so many of these figures. And here's the picture that I was actually looking for the whole entire time. As you guys can see, I took all these to work, and my work has a really nice little outdoor area that we can go to during our lunch breaks, and I took a lunch break. Just arranged a whole bunch of my figures. You see one figure in the very foreground that is a Double Trouble. And going on down the line, you have all kinds of different figures. The statues, or the models, or whatever you want to call them, the Skylanders, they are really, really well detailed for what they are. I do like the fact that Activision did take the time, and Activision are people who made these, but they took the time to actually make them look cool and expressive, and not just like, hey, we're going to take all your money, parents, so here's some crappy stick figures. So well played, well played. It took my money. Clearly took all my money. There goes this music screen with HDR. But like I said, you guys are probably going to find a lot of these pictures within the forum that we'll link to this video. So no worries, you guys will be able to see it all in super high quality. And I think that's really about it. So, in conclude, oh wait, no, I lied. Also found out about shutter speed as well. That's all the experiments with here. So if you have the shutter speed set to something very high, and sorry, this has become a slight video on how-to photography for noobs like me. But if you change your shutter speed to something really, really, really low, your picture will come out not as bright. But if you set your shutter speed to something really high, then your picture will come out really bright, depending on how much lighting is around. And it also will appear blurry if you decide to move it a lot. So by extension of having my figures being a static figure, I was able to just, like, play with the camera settings, hit a button on my camera, and change the setting here, and then like hit it and see what happens. In these next few pictures, I was playing around with the shutter speed, of course, like I was saying before. And there's this function on my camera called bulb, which means that the longer I held down the button to take a picture, the longer the shutter speed was, or the longer the aperture stayed open. My apologies, not shutter speed. Well, that's technically shutter speed. So as you guys can see right here, if I held it down for not as much time, the picture appeared a little bit dark. This room was relatively dark. I think it was only one light source. And if I held it down for a decent enough time, enough light came in to where it just kind of washed out the picture. So just with experiments with this stuff, it was like really fun to do. There we go. I finally turned the light off and just held down the shutter for a while. Just to let you guys know, in the room, it was the same brightness. Like I didn't change anything about the room. I just held down the shutter for a little bit longer, and this is what happened. It just brightened up the picture just like that. That's mainly because the shutter stayed open. It gathered a lot of light. The images stayed static long enough for the picture to say, okay, this is what the figure is. And it's something really useful going forward, because that means I can actually take advantage of all the functionality on my camera, and I can get the most out of my $663 that I spent on my camera in total. And you guys might say, CulBlu, you're just like trying to justify why you like all the Skylanders figures. And I'll say, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to deny that. My bad. I'll say, yeah, you're right, but it's worth it because I can spend $81 so that way I can have some use out of my $663 camera. Or I can spend $663 on my super expensive camera and use it as if it were just a normal $50 point and shoot, and that would be not really advantageous. So there's me justifying my purchase of Skylanders figures. It's also me justifying my camera, and here's also me playing with some more blurs. I'm just gonna keep these pictures going, and I'll talk about them as they go. Playing with shutter speed once again. This first picture, the shutter speed was pretty darn low, and the second picture, shutter speed was higher, and I just moved the camera on a little bit, and you get that ghosting effect. That some people seem to notice, or some people seem to use for the Facebook pictures. Basically, if you ever see a picture with somebody who has like their name spelled out in like some super bright light, but they're standing still, that's mainly because the camera had a high shutter speed. I think a high exposure is what they'll call it. And you just put that camera on a high exposure, spell out your name while the camera is still taking the picture, and then the camera finishes the picture, and it takes a picture of both your name or the trail that you left with lights and also you standing still. It looks really awesome, really cool, and I'm actually going to go experiment with that. But I know how to do that because of the Skylanders figures, and that is why, guys, finally, in one super all-inclusive circle, that is why I have so many Skylanders figures. And I will go ahead and rephrase my original prompt of me saying I have a problem and Spyro's okay with it, and say, you know what, hold on, let me get the camera. You know what, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. I feel like I've spent my money the way I wanted to spend it, and I can justify why I have all these figures. Now, will I go out and buy the brand new Skylanders figures? Heck no. Those things are expensive. $15 for 3 figures, that's ridiculous. It's about $5 per figures, and I paid $3 per these figures. I'm sorry, I'm already spoiled. I'm not going to spend more than $3 for a Skylanders figure, ever. Unless it's this guy. He looks pretty cool. This was an experiment to see if it was worth it, and honestly, $8 wasn't worth it. I'm sorry, Bladstone. You do a little swap. He's part of the swap force, so you can actually like replace his top with somebody else's top and do some cool things with that. But it's not worth $8 for me. If it goes down to like $5, maybe $4, preferably $4, I'll be sure to go with it. But I mean, for now, no. I'll never buy another one of these Swap Force figures again. And I'll probably never ever buy another Giants because I think all the Giants look stupid and silly, except for Eyebrawler. He looks kind of cool. But Swarm looks pretty darn cool. I might buy a new version of him just to say I have a super fresh version of him. But this one seems to suffice. He just looks like a baller. Look at him. Look at him. Just over there flicking you off with his blade. Anywho, alright, okay, right. Sorry, back to the original point. I was having a serious moment. I'm focusing. So, like I said, on my original points of I have a problem and Spyro's okay with it. You know what? The reason why Spyro's okay with it is because it's not a problem. It's totally a legit purchase. I've only spent $81 on these figures, whereas somebody else might have spent $5 per figure, and that's not including the Giants, which are the bigger figures. That's just talking about the base figures. And if you multiply 5 times 22, I'm pretty sure you get more than 80. Or 60, my bad. You get more than 66, which is what I paid. So 5 times 22, that's 110. So I saved $40. Hey, I mean, I guess everybody wins, right? CulBlu gets to spend his money the way he wants to spend it. the people at Secondhand Charles get to get rid of all the figures that they have, and the people who sold the things to Secondhand Charles now feel a little bit sadder knowing that I own all of their figures. Full cycle, full circle. It all works out that way. And speaking of things that work out that way, that is going to be it for this video. So I'm going to go ahead and stare at my Skylanders figure, or let you guys stare at my Skylanders collection. There it is. And also my 2 PSPs in the background playing a nice little cameo. Because F the police. No offense to the police, or if you're a police officer, just F the police. Subliminal advertising aside. And that's going to be it for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to check out some of my other stuff, I do have my main vlog channel, which I will talk about vlogs. And guys, keep in mind, if you guys want to see more of these, please let me know. If you guys did not like this vlog, I understand. This is totally a vlog that was done on a whim, off the cuff, and mainly because I forgot to do some video editing. But I was going to do a video like this before, just maybe in a little bit of flashier fashion. All that said, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please let me know, and I will most definitely do some more. Clearly, it's my bedtime, and I will be happy to do more videos such as this, where I just talk about some random figures I have, or just try to justify some things. I will eventually be doing a video series called "Why Did I Get?" and that's going to be my vlog version of essentially this, where I just explain why I got something, what I like about it, and if I would recommend it to somebody. As far as the Skylanders figures, I would not wish this upon any parent to get their kids, to get them started in the Skylanders figures, because guys, to be quite honest, the original 32, I say the original 32, but honestly, within the original 32 period, or whatever that alleged period was, there's been at least 60 different figures released, and those other figures that I'm not including in that original 32 count could easily go for $20 just by themselves, like the single figure. I think that's stupid. I think that's ridiculous. But as a collector, you may like that kind of thing, so go for it. For me, I just like these figures because they look kind of cool and they were cheap. That's my thing. Look at Spyro. Look at Spyro. His new look is kind of growing on me. Initially, I was like, he looks stupid, but now I'm like, okay, I can deal with it. So anywho, like I was saying though, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please let me know, and I will do more live videos like this. But as far as the other video series to look for, it will be a video series called Why Did I Get? I will be doing one on my camera. I will be doing one on my Kindles. I will be doing one on my PSPs, and pretty much any other piece of technology I have around me, because it's just a really cool series that I really want to do, because I just want to talk about why did I get things, so I can justify to myself and to the world why I got things. Outside of that, if you guys want to check out some of my commentaries, because I do Dota commentaries, you can check out my YouTube channel at youtube.com/CulBluDota. That is my primary vlog, or primary casting channel. If you guys don't know what Dota casting is, just go check out a video. I feel that I do commentate in such a way that if you are new to Dota, that you can follow what's going on. I feel like I break things down well enough. Maybe you can call it a newbie stream, or maybe not. Don't do that, because Purge will be mad. And as far as other things, there's Casters Network, so it's a group that I created to help casters come together, collect, collaborate, and create with one another. And the whole goal of that group is to just spread the love, spread the words of casting. If you're trying to break into casting, definitely feel free to join us. We will help you out as much as we possibly can. Just keep in mind that the group is currently on a slight hiatus, so that means that you won't see that many videos up there just yet, and that's mainly because I haven't found the time or the schedule to actually sit down and edit a video for that. But the group is still alive. If you guys still need connections for admins and stuff, I will dig into my magic bag of connections and definitely help you guys out. But yes, the whole goal of that group is to promote casters. We have an interview series that we are still running. I'm currently trying to encourage one of my friends to finally let me interview him, and he finally said yes, and then I finally fell asleep while I was supposed to interview him. So that's going to be happening eventually. So that series will be getting started back up with that interview with Smoif. So shout out to Smoif, letting you know that I'm calling you out, bro. We're totally going to be doing this. And nothing really else to say. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video there while I'm rearranging my figures like a maniacal collector, because these are totally in mint condition. Look at them. Such mint condition. Side note, somebody's been chewing on his cannon. I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like that's like too sexual for the internet, but somebody literally has been chewing on his cannon. Like they just took that thing all down the teeth. That is just not right. I mean, that's not fair. Look at that. It's kind of hard to see, but there's like bite marks there. Clearly, he likes it rough. Anyway, my name is CulBlu. As a bunch of guys, this video of CulBlu OnAir number 3. I have a problem if Spyro was okay with that. Like this video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. Please feel free to let me know in the comments below how you guys felt about this video, if you guys would like to see more of these type of videos, or if you guys just want to see some other type of vlogs. I will be most definitely glad to do those for you. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, I'll see you guys whenever. Random point.